To solve this nice exponential equation, the first step we should think of doing is to find or make the right hand side to be equal to 1. If we do that, we'll arrive to a quadratic equation which will be easy to solve. Now, if we want to do that, we have to divide both sides or all sides by 9 to the power of y. Now, if we do that, we are going to have 25 to the power of y divided by 9 to the power of y plus 15 to the power of y divided by 9 to the power of y, and this will be equal to 9 to the power of y divided by 9 to the power of y. So this will give us 25 divided by 9, right? All to the power of y plus we'll have 15 divided by 9 all to the power of y, and this will be equal to 1. Good. So we're going to simplify by sending this to their factor. This is going to be 5 to the power of 2, right? Because 5 times 5 is 25. And this is going to be 3 to the power of 2, right? All will be to the power of y plus, while this will give us 15 divided by 3 will give us 5, and then 9 divided by 3 will give us 3, all to the power of y, and this will be equal to 1. Fine. So if we simplify this, we are going to have 5 divided by 3, right, all squared, and this will be all to the power of y plus this is going to give us 5 divided by 3 all to the power of y equal to 1. So how do we simplify this? Recall that in the law of indices, if I have a to the power of x multiplied by the exponent y, this can be equal to a to the power of y multiplied by the exponent x. So if we apply that to that equation, we're going to have that expression to now give us, that expression will now give us 5 divided by 3 all to the power of y all squared plus 5 divided by 3 all to the power of y, and this will be equal to 1. Now, from this expression, you will now come to see that we can simply allow the value of 5 divided by 3 to be equal to x. So let's take x to be equal to 5 divided by 3 to the power of y. So if we have that, x squared can give us 5 to the power of 3, 5 divided by 3, all to the power of y squared, right? So this is equal to this, why this is equal to this. We'll apply that to that expression will now give us, we're going to have, this will become x squared plus x equal to 1. So if we subtract 1 from both sides, we'll have x squared plus x minus 1 to be equal to 0. So that was the quadratic equation. So we're going to solve that quadratic equation using the quadratic formula, where our x will be equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Good. So from that expression, our a will be equal to 1, that is this. Our b will be equal to 1, that's this. And our c will be equal to negative 1. So if we substitute that into the quadratic equation, the value of x will be equal to negative 1 plus or minus square root of 1 square minus 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by negative 1, and this will be divided by 2 multiplied by 1. 1. So the value of x will be equal to -1 plus or minus square root of 1 minus, and that will be plus, negative times negative will give us plus, 4 times 1 times 1 will give us 4, and this will be divided by 2. So that expression x will be equal to -1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2, and it can be equal to -1, right, minus square root of 5 divided by 2. Two different solutions. Now, having gotten these two different solutions, I want you to recall that we said our value of x is equal to 5 divided by 3 to the power of y. And from our expression, we are meant to find the value of y. So what do? We're going to equate the value of x to this expression. So our expression will now give us 5 divided by 3 all to the power of y to be equal to, this expression will give us root 5 minus 1 divided by 2. I've not changed anything. And the next equation will give us 5 divided by 3 all to the power of y, and this will be equal to -1 negative root 5 divided by 2. From this part of the expression, we'll come to see that for all values of y, this side of the equation will always give us a positive result, right? While this other side, if we simplify it, will have a negative what? A negative result. So mathematically, positive cannot be equal to negative. As a result of that, we'll neglect this result. So we're going to work with this to get the values of y. Now, to get the values of y with this, we are going to take the natural log of both sides. So we'll have the natural log of 5 divided by 3 multiplied by the exponent y to be equal to the natural log of root 5 minus 1 divided by 2. Good. Now, according to the laws of logarithm, this will come over here to give us y multiplied by the natural log of 5 divided by 3, and this will be equal to the natural log of root 5 minus 1 divided by 2. Now, recall the law of logarithm. If we have the natural log of a divided by b, this will be equal to the natural log of a minus the natural log of b. So if we apply that to this expression and divide both sides by the natural log of 5 divided by 3, our y will be equal to the natural log of 5 minus 1 minus the natural log of 2, and this will be divided by the natural log of 5 minus the natural log of 3. Now, this is going to be the result we are going to have. I want you to simplify this. That's the solution I'm going to give you. Now, I want you to look at this solution. Take up this solution, find out the natural log of 2, 3, and 5. Simplify this expression, root 5 minus 1, and find the natural log of the value of this. If you have done that, find out what the true value of y will give us. If you do that, drop your comment, your answer in the comment section, and I will be so glad to engage you from there. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to share this video with friends and colleagues, and also subscribe to our channel for more simplified mathematics solutions. Bye bye for now.